Dave, what impressed you most about the way your team battled through this game and all the momentum swings that came with it?
Yeah, just that. I mean, we played a full 60-plus minutes. You know, we played hard tonight. Played hard all the way through the game. You know, there's portions of the game where it you know, it got a little bit, you know, it was up and down and a little bit of a track meet, which, you know, isn't in our favor against that team. But you know, at the end of the day, we were able to settle things down well enough. And you know, when you give up those two at the end, you know, it can be pretty disappointing. Yet, you know, we went out and found a way to win it in overtime, and that was a great play in overtime by Lars from McCann on that transition play. And those are the kind of plays that you need this time of year to, you know, earn another valuable point.
You talked earlier today about staying even keel throughout this final stretch. I mean, does that approach help when you go in overtime after you've just...
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's so many, you know, there's momentum swings and emotional swings in that hockey game, right, as you look all the way through the game. But, you know, the demeanor of our bench didn't change, and that's you know, that's settling in as a trait of our group. And yeah, it's really important to just be able to take on the next task that's at hand, no matter what the situation in the game, good or bad.
Dave, big night for you, your fourth line. What was your take on those guys?
They were really impactful in tonight's game. Obviously, you know, not just scoring the first goal, but you know, they end up with 3 on the night. They're +3 and really provided, you know, good minutes for us. So they were you know, a real important group for us.
How did the start of this one give you guys the opportunity to take it to the end like they did?
Well, you know, you come in on the road, and you know, Dallas is coming off a long road trip, so we wanted to make sure that we had some pace to start the game, and you know, they actually had the momentum the first few minutes of this hockey game, and we were able to settle that down. The first goal helped, you know, and you know, it liked our first period. You know, our first 20 minutes was what it needed to be on the road, and that helped set up the rest of the game.
How about Joey tonight? Obviously came in and filled the need you guys had at home.
Yeah, excellent. You know, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, 4 go in, but I thought he made big saves at good times. You know, the ones that did go in are tough plays for him. I thought he did a nice job handling the puck, and you know, subtly, you know, those little plays back there make a big difference, and he did a nice job of that. I thought he showed poise all the way through the game, and that's what you look for in, you know, especially in a guy, you know, a younger guy coming in. Really, he continued what he's been doing in the American Hockey League. You know, you look at his last 5 starts there. He's probably close to a .950 save percentage. He's 5-0 in the win-loss category, which is most important. And you know, he's given up less than 2 a game. So, you know, he looked confident, and he carried that through the game.
On Jared McCann's goal, what impressed you more, Jordan's hands to get him that pass from his backhand, or the way Jared got himself there with one hand on his stick?
You know, great play by Jared to drive the back post. You know, that's a tough play to defend. It puts, you know, the defenseman and the goaltender in a tougher spot. So, you know, Canner drove that back post, and you know, in the play by Ebbs, he was able to show shot a lot of it, even though he was kind of getting pushed out of that lane. But just, you know, real quick hands to be able to, you know, pull it to the backhand and throw it across the crease. That was a heck of a play.
Good.